everyone. This is Drink Read Fabio. I'm Sophia Kaiafis.
And I'm Kate Brimmer, and we're doing our mid-year freakout test.
Yeah!
We're a little bit late to the game because we've been separated for a while, but now that we're finally back together, we wanted to film this because we have read a lot of books so far this year. And we kind of want to share with you our faves, our dislikes, all of the above. So let's get into it.
Do you want to say how many books you've read and I'll say?
Yeah, for sure. So far I have read 56 books this year, and I'm hoping to read, well, right now my goal is 60, but I feel like I should probably extend it, so maybe like 75, 80.
Yeah.
We're seeing.
That's amazing. I read 38 books so far, and my goal is 60, but so far on my Goodreads it's saying that I'm like above
the percentage?
The track on my, I'm really above my track goal, so maybe I'll read more than 60.
We'll see.
We'll see. So let's get started with the best book you've read so far. So
amazing.
This was really hard to pick just one. So my first one is Love and Other Words by Christina Lauren. This is a friends to lovers romance book. It's super cute. It's set like during the summer and at like a camp kind of like summer house kind of thing.
Yeah, summer lake house.
And it's just so cute.
So good.
Then I have Caraval, which is a fantasy kind of adventure book. And it was like the book this year where I just like couldn't put it down. I kept being like, one more chapter. So it was really fun and I loved it. And then lastly, y'all know, A Court of Thorns and Roses, like basically the whole series, but this book was my favorite in the series. This is the third one, Court of Wings and Ruin, and it's just so good.
So good. We're not even going to touch on it because it's the same things. Love and Other Words. And I picked the first book of Court of Thorns and Roses just because, I mean, I love the whole series with my whole heart, but this one really got me hooked.
Yeah.
Like after I read the first one, I was like, ordering the second one, ordering the whole series. I need to read all of them.
Yeah.
But yes, this was my book I couldn't put down. I read this book in a day.
It's so
cute.
I
could not stop. I love it so, so much. The second one we're going to talk about is the best sequel you've ever read. So not the first book, the second book. So mine's kind of cheating a little bit because I chose Throne of Glass. Technically this is the first book, but on the back of the book, Assassin's Blade is the first book. So she did write Assassin's Blade after she wrote this one, but she says to read this one first. So I include this as the second one because this is the best one of the whole series. It's so good. The adventure is so nice. Yeah. And just her story is such a fun one to read. I love it. It's so cool.
My best sequel I've read is Good Girl, Bad Blood.
Ooh.
Yes. So this was my favorite book in the series. It's basically about like a teenage detective solving a murder, and this one, like, the characters are more developed and you get to know them more, so it just felt more pulled together and it was really fun. New release you haven't read yet but want to. So I have a couple. I have Every Summer After, which is on my shelf right now by Carly Fortune, Reminders of Him by Colleen Hoover, and The Paris Apartment by Lucy Foley. All kind of different books, but they sound all really interesting and fun.
Yes, so mine are One Italian Summer by Rebecca Serle, I think. Rebecca Serle. I really loved In 5 Years, and so I love her as a writer. Yeah. And I've seen this book everywhere. Everybody's reading this book. The cover's so cute, but every time I go into Barnes & Noble, it's so expensive, so I don't want to get it. Yeah. But one day, I will read it.
One day.
And then My Killer Vacation by Tessa Bailey.
Yeah,
I want to read this.
Too.
Again, the cover's so cute.
So cute.
And I want it. Most anticipated release for the second half of the year. So these are books that we know are coming out by authors that we love and we're itching to read them. I really, really want to read It Starts With Us by Colleen Hoover. The Charm book, which is going to be the 5th book of the Crave series by Tracy comes out. And Bad Girl Reputation by Elle Kennedy. It is the second book to Good Girl Complex, and I'm really excited because I here's the deal with Good Girl Complex. I really, really, really loved the first half. I thought it was gonna be a 5-star. And the second half was like, meh. So I know that I like her writing style. It's just the story that kind of fell apart. So I'm excited to read that one.
Yeah, let's see if it's better.
I hope
you
so.
like it better.
Yes.
So my most anticipated releases are It Starts With Us,
Yes.
Colleen Hoover, Chorus. That goes with It Ends With Us. We didn't mention already, but it's like the second installment of that series. Carrie Soto is Back by Taylor Jenkins Reid, which is like another installment of her like fake celebrity kind of series that she does. And Love on the Brain by Hazelwood, which is another like STEM romance, and I love the love hypothesis, so I'm excited to read that one.
It's a good one.
Next is Our Biggest Disappointment, and I have
This is gonna be controversial.
3. I won't go into them because I didn't really like them. So
There you go.
If We Were Villains by Elle Rio.
That's controversial.
Yeah, the characters were kind of annoying. That's all I'm saying. Addicted to You. This is also controversial, but it wasn't it for me. It wasn't it. I'm sorry. I don't know. Okay. Lastly, I think most people are in agreement that the last book of the Summer I Turned Pretty series, which is We'll Always Have Summer, is bad. It's so bad.
So bad.
It's so bad, and it made me so mad. And yeah,
It's so bad.
you guys need to read it if you read the other ones.
Do they?
I think so. It completes it, but I hope they redo it better in this show.
Yeah.
That's what I'll say.
To bounce off you, I chose the second and the third. Because after the first one, I did not like it. The second one, didn't like. Third one, didn't like. Wasn't good for me. It didn't do it for me. I didn't like it. No.
Yeah, no. They weren't it. They weren't it.
Sorry, Jenny Han, because the first one really was cute. The first one was really cute.
Yeah.
This one's really controversial. Outlander by Diane Gabaldon. Outlander by Diana Gabaldon. Ooh, everybody loves this book. I thought I was going to love this book. The story and the plot sounded very intriguing to me, but I just could not get into it. It was confusing, it was hard to read. I am a person that I cannot leave a book unfinished, and this was painful to get through. And I finished it, but it was a long 900-page book. Biggest surprises of the year. So, mine was the Crave series! I love these books. I'm sorry guys, I take the covers off of my hardcovers, my protectors, because I think they're so much cuter. But I loved this whole series. I thought it was so cute. It's basically Hogwarts meets Twilight, and it's so fun, so cute. I was really craving a fantasy after I finished Court of Thorns and Roses, and this definitely did it for me. I'm so excited for the 5th book to come out, and I think it's very underrated. I think more people should read it.
My biggest surprises were the Mindfuck series by S.T. Abbey and To All the Earls I've Loved Before by Fenna Edgewood. These were both books this one I read for the podcast, and this one we both read for the podcast. Go listen to our episode or watch it. But both of these, I was just like, wow, this one really surprised me because I thought this was going to be really cheesy and bad. But it was so cute. I loved it. And if you love Bridgerton, go read this book because it was super cute. And this one is crazy and addicting and so fun and such a page turner. It's basically about a serial killer and an FBI agent falling in love.
It's so fun.
So fun and crazy. But definitely check out the trigger warnings before you read this because
it's a lot.
It's intense. It's a lot. It's intense. Very intense. Okay. Favorite new author, I have Emily Henry. I read People We Meet on Vacation this year and Book Lovers, and I really want to read Beach Read. I just love her writing. She's so funny. Her books are really easy reads, cute. Love it.
Yeah, mine is also Emily Henry. And And then Christina Lauren.
Yeah.
Christina Lauren. I love so much with my whole heart. They write very similar. The writing is super similar. I've read all 3 Emily Henry books. I'm excited for the next one. I've read Soulmate Equation, Love and Other Words, and The Unhoneymooners by Christina Lauren. Loved them all. Obviously, my favorite is Love and Other Words. And I really want to read her new one once it comes out in paperback because it's only in hardcover right now. Newest fictional crush.
We be reading those romance books, so we got lots of boys to pick from.
Okay, my first one is, it has to be my lover boy Cassian.
That was my first one too! I love him! If you watched our Court of Thorns and Roses episode, y'all know. We love Cassian.
Sarah J. Maas, we love Cassian. Biggest reader. But my other ones, Mitch Mahone from Well Matched. I think this book, again, is another one that's very underrated. I love it. He's so nice and so sweet, and he comes and helps redo, he likes her so much that he comes over and helps her redo her whole house. Paints her walls, fixes it all up. I'm like, can a boy come and do that for me?
Yeah.
He runs a Renaissance fair. So fun, so silly, he's the best. Also, Elliot Petropolis from Love and Other Words, because he will literally do anything for this girl. Yeah, do anything.
My first one was also Cassian because, like, duh. Hello.
It's Cassian.
Hello. Okay, my next one was Angel from To All the Girls I Loved Before.
Oh.
Shocking. But he's literally an angel. He does everything for her, and he's written by a woman. Like, I'll just say that. Everything about him, 10 out of 10, perfect.
Love it.
And also Elliot from Love and Other Words. He just loves her so much.
And he reads.
And he just has been longing for her and loving her his whole life, and that is just goals.
I know.
I love that.
Me too.
Okay. Newest favorite character. So I have 2. Farrah,
Yes.
of course.
Yes.
She's a badass bitch.
Yes.
And Lana from Mindfuck series, who is also a badass bitch. I just really thought she was super interesting and unexpected. And I just really love reading about badass women who are underestimated.
Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah.
Mine was favorite.
Yeah.
I'm a wee bit obsessed with Court of Thorns and Roses. Like,
As everyone is.
Very, very obsessed. Like, I'm probably going to reread it soon. I'm so obsessed. I
Amazing.
love that book, and she really is one of the main reasons. I also love Nesta, but favorite really.
Yeah.
It really has my heart. Love that girl. Love that
Love
girl.
Farrah. She's the best.
She's a badass bitch.
She is.
A book that made you cry. Oh man. In 5 years. This book is so sad, but so good. It's so good and so sad. If you're looking for a typical romance book, do not pick this up. This is not a romance book. It is a book about love, though. It's about love and friendship and being there for the people you care about, but it's going to make you cry, and there's no romance, so take that as you will.
Yeah.
Yes, it's so sad though, and so sweet.
This one is going to be a surprise. I don't cry really at books ever. I don't know. I just don't.
Yeah, it's okay.
But this one's not even really a sad book. But I don't like goodbyes. So, which isn't giving anything away. I'm just going to say that now. It's not. But One Last Stop by Casey McQuiston is so cute, so funny. I just really loved it. It's basically about a girl who is stuck on the subway train from the 1980s, I believe, and she can't get off. And she meets the main character, and they kind of start falling in love, and they're trying to figure out how she can get off the train. And I don't know, it just made me cry. It got me right in the heart. Okay. Next, we have book that made you happy. I have 3 for this one.
Great.
I mean, all books make me happy, but The Love Hypothesis by Hazelwood. It's just so cute. It's so cute. It made me so happy. It's a STEM romance, so we love that. Then I have People We Meet on Vacation by Emily Henry. I love Friends to Lovers. I love Friends to Lovers, and it's so cute. Okay. And last, Love and Olives by Jenna Evans Welch. I'm a Greek girl, and this takes place in Greece, in Santorini. So it was just so like the dream.
My books that made me happy are Every Summer After by Carly Fortune. This is so cute. I read this immediately after reading Love and Other Words because I kind of knew they were similar and I wanted the same thing again because I was so obsessed.
Yeah.
And it's very sweet, very cute. It's basically the same exact story with little twists and turns. And then mine as well. People We Meet on Vacation. It's so cute. It's my favorite Emily Henry book. It's my favorite Emily Henry book. Again, Friends Lovers is my favorite trope ever. And so it's always going to make me the most happiest. I'm literally at the moment on Goodreads looking up every Friends to Lovers book I can find. I'm obsessed right now. Next, we have the most beautiful book you've bought. And let me tell you, there's a lot of really pretty books out there right now.
There are. The covers be popping off.
So I have 4 books just because we gotta look at these covers again.
Yep.
In 5 years. Are you kidding me? The stars, they're shiny. I love it.
So cute.
Breakup Book Club, come on. There's
That's
wine
freaking
on
cute.
the cover.
And treats.
Treats and wine, my favorite thing.
We love that.
The Summer of Broken Rules. Oh my gosh, I literally picked this book up because of the cover.
The colors.
Can you believe? It's
Just
so cute.
Exquisite.
And then, of course, Love and Other Words, the new cover. The new cover. The old cover is kind of jank. But look at this new cover.
Yeah.
It's so pretty. All the little things on it.
My most beautiful book is one I haven't read yet, but I really was drawn to it because of the cover. It's A Magic Steeped in Poison. Like, are you kidding me?
It's pretty beautiful.
You can't tell me this is not one of the prettiest books you've ever seen. The letters are metallic, like the colors, stunning, and look at the inside.
Oh yeah.
This isn't a cover, but like, you're kidding me? That's beautiful. And the inside's pink with purple letters and a little teapot.
So cute.
You're kidding me? That's the cutest freaking beautiful thing I've ever seen in my life. Our last one, sad. Books you need to read by the end of the year, which my TBR has over 100 books, so this was really hard to pick. But I already have books on my shelf that I need to read, so I'm not going to include those. But I have on here Beach Read, The Silent Patient, It Happened One Summer, and the Bromance Book Club. And I just want to read another Colleen Hoover book. I'm not sure which one, but I just really want to read another one of her books.
I have the Caraval last book. I'm reading the second one right now. The Shadow and Bone / Six of Crows series. I think that's going to be my next fantasy tackle. The Inheritance Game. Things we never get over. I see this book ever, and I really want to.
I see this book ever.
I see this book everywhere. Sorry. I see this book everywhere, and it's so cute. It has little daisies on it.
So cute.
Everybody loves it. And then I also really want to read The Infinity Between Us because it's another Friends to Lovers book, and I want it. Yes.
Yeah. I'm gonna add one more.
Good.
So let's tell them what book we're reading right now.
Oh, that's a good one.
Yeah.
Well, I just said it, but I'm reading right now the second Caraval book in the series,
Yes.
Legends.
Yes. And I am reading Funny You Should Ask. I forget the author, but we'll put all the authors in.
Yeah, I'm
all
sure
of our
we missed a
answers
lot
down
of
below.
authors, so we're gonna write out all of our books.
But yeah, Funny You Should Ask. I see it literally all over Book Talk, so I had to read it, and the cover is so cute.
So cute.
Yeah. So those are all of our books that we've read, well, not all of them, but all of our favorites and maybe not so favorites that we've read this year. And we're really excited. Oh, my freaking head's gone. I'm excited excited to do our end of year, because I'm sure there's going to be an end of year book tag.
Oh, yeah.
And share all the books that we read at that point and really see if things have changed, if our favorite books have shifted. You know, do all the things. Like, comment, share with us your answers. If you have any differing opinions to us or any books that you would like us to read and talk about.
Yes.
Go listen to our podcast and watch our past episodes.
Follow us on Instagram.
Yeah, we have 2 different Instagrams. So we have a Drink Read Fabio Instagram, and then we have a Sophie and Kate Reads Instagram, which is just basically all our books that we enjoy, versus Drink Read Fabio is mostly like our podcast books, which are like silly romance books and kind of bad books and not our good books.
Yes.
So go follow both of those.
And I'm so happy that you guys stayed to watch us.
Yeah,
It was fun.
thanks for watching.
We'll make another video soon.
Yes.
Bye.
Bye.